You know who's a slam dunk of a guy in this craft beer world? Mr. Brewballer right here, rocking his merch. You know what else is a slam dunk? New Groove Artisan Brewery up in Boiling Springs. This is the Limeade in the Shade. Shade's kind of nice. It's an Imperial smoothie sour. That sounds pretty good. And this can looks awful light for something so allegedly heavy. So why don't we find out what it's all about and see what it's really like right after the theme song. Welcome back into the Midland Stew as per usual with your host, Nutmeg 2 Palmetto. Rocking that Brewballer gear. Hopefully that's not blocked by anything in front of me on the desk. New Groove, that's been featured a few times on the channel before. So it's time for them to come back because I love those guys up there. Jonathan Duke and Josh Johnson do a great job with their beer and their kitchen. And their festivals are very impressive as well. One of the styles they excel a lot are sours, and this is a smoothie sour. On Untapped has it listed as actually a pastry sour. So I'll throw it into the pastry beer playlist. And if those pastry beers, whether they be sours or stouts, if that's your thing, we're going down to the comments when you're done with this. The first one pinned is a link to a playlist of the pastry beers I've done in the past on the channel. But this one is called Limeade in the Shade. It's a pretty nifty looking can. It's got what looks like a cherry and a lime. They got some sunglasses. They're high-fiving each other under an umbrella on the beach. Just chilling out, kicking back. And, you know, as summer gets into high gear, that's where we all want to be, right? On the beach with some sunglasses under the umbrella, taking in all the sun. Except for beer for breakfast, facts for snacks. I know he loathes summer. So Limeade in the Shade is a cherry, lime, vanilla, marshmallow, Imperial smoothie sour. That sounds pretty sick, so... sick. Does sound sick. Sick. But it sounds pretty thick. So you know what we'll do with that. We'll flip it upside down. We'll give it some rolls. We'll try to get it all mixed up inside. New born on date. Keep cold. Do not age. Drink today. Whoops. 8%. So... is Imperial. It is pretty big. Limeade in the Shade from New Groove. Decent amount of check-ins, not a ton. It's under 100, 95 total, 90 unique, 83 of which are ranked. ABV confirmed at 8%. The bio is just the description of the beer on the can, so there's nothing extra special there. But of those rankings, despite the kind of small sample size, it's pretty impressive, 4.09. So, we'll give it a few rolls back and forth. We'll flip it upside down. Boom. I won't make you wait 5 minutes, but I'll wait 5 minutes. We'll crack this up and get right into it. Not wasting more time. Shake it up. One flight down, shake cam. Fizzy. Now, not too much left in there. The head did hang around a little while. Obviously dissipated rather quickly once I was moving around and back inside. But it did hang around. It did stick around for a little bit after I poured, although I did shake it up and really agitate it quite a bit. So that was probably the only reason why it hung around, because obviously this being a sour, a head's not exactly a huge proponent of that style. This is a very, very pretty color. It's this kind of like very deep ruby red, deep dark ruby red almost kind of. Well, yeah, cherry color, I guess. But like there's this kind of dark sensual rubiness to it. It's not translucent at all. I mean, there's some light around the edges, so it's definitely catches some light, but for the most part it's pretty thick in depth of color. Oh man, the aroma is very, very sweet. Definitely got that vanilla. Vanilla was on it, right? Yes, it was. Definitely got the vanilla and the marshmallow. That's primarily what you're getting with this. There is some, if you really get in there, you start to sense the cherry a little bit more. The first couple sniffs you go in, if you're just the type of person that either doesn't smell it at all or just takes a quick sniff and drinks it down, you're probably not going to get the cherry. But if you like really give it some time to aerate your nostrils a little bit, then the cherry starts to come through a lot more. Yeah, the lime's kind of buried, but the cherry is definitely, give yourself a few sniffs, the cherry gets a lot stronger. Well, that smells absolutely wonderful. So let's not waste any more time and take a sip. Oh. Yeah. That makes me very, very happy. Let's talk about it. Very, very, very good. That is, it's almost a little difficult to pick out which fruit is more stronger. If I had to guess, I'd say maybe the lime. I can kind of taste the cherry, but something's a lot more citrusy than cherry normally is. That kind of vanilla marshmallow thickness is very, very present. That kind of almost takes the fruit over a little bit. But they must have dumped a ton of fruit in here because it's still very noticeable. And honestly, the amount that they dumped in there, being how powerful sweetness can be, they must have dumped a lot of fruit in here because it's really cutting through that sweetness so it doesn't feel so thick and heavy. Even though it is very thick, it has a very thick, heavy mouthfeel. But you're drinking it, it doesn't like feel like it's weighing you down a little bit. You probably still don't want to rush through it. It'll probably get you a little bit of a sugar rush, but it's not so thick and heavy that you kind of like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it. You're not really getting that effect at all. And the fruit definitely cuts it. I want to say, I definitely think the aroma is way more cherry. The flavor is much more lime. There is that kind of citrus margarita almost sensation from it a bit. Very, 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 very cutting through it quite a bit. Very good. Nice and balanced. It stands up. It's thick enough where it stands up to what it's selling, so you don't feel like you had an expectation and then you drank. It's like, well, that didn't really taste like what I thought it was going to. It's, it stands up to its bill, but at the same time, it's not this like overpowering heavy drink. Like, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this. That kind of thing. It's very, very good. It cuts nice, solid. If you like what you saw from me, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. If you want to recommend a beer to me, send me a beer, or just chit chat me up and make a new friend, email me nutmeg2palmetto@gmail.com. And if you want the rest of my day-to-day nonsense, follow me on my social media channels, TikTok and Instagram @nutmeg2palmetto. Oh, I thought I had a burp coming. There it goes. Cheers, folks. I'll see you next time.